Good morning from 10,000 feet in Leadville, Colorado. Day 82, Tuesday, June 30th, 2026. Going for my last decent cup of coffee for a while at City on a Hill. I'll grab a breakfast burrito or two, maybe some biscuits, maybe some croissants for dessert tonight. And my ride's coming at 9, so just gonna get organized and get ready to hit the trail. It's a little before 9 o'clock, just waiting for my ride to show up. It is a little hazier by the mountains today, not as clear as yesterday. Yeah, looking forward to getting back on the trail and heading north. I just got dropped off back at the trailhead. It's a little smoky up here, but here's the sign going southbound. So lucky for us, we're going northbound. The trail's still open. Let's try and get ahead of this smoke. All right, some more trail signs. And I did mention the other day, yeah, American Discovery trailhead as well. Pretty cool. All right, let's find the trail. All right, northbound we go. So before I got off the trail to go to Leadville, I've been seeing quite a few Colorado Trail southbound through hikers. But any I see now, it's going to be sad news because they have to skip the section between Leadville and Twin Lakes because of the fire. But I think the word's gotten out pretty well and been communicated, so anyone coming this way is going to know that. But still, it's unfortunate. Yesterday was, I think, the first day when I was in town where I was just really, really tired. I was pretty much napping all afternoon, off and on, and wasn't feeling really rested after the nap, and then I slept straight through the night. So I think my body just needed that day of just laying in bed and recharging. I feel good now, but if I had left yesterday, I probably wouldn't feel as ready to go. So I'm glad I was able to sneak in the extra day without the fire closing more of the trail. It's a little smoky here, but not too bad. So anything like 10 miles plus today is a win for me. So see how I feel as it gets later in the afternoon. Not looking to do a huge day today, but if I can put another 10 miles between me and the trail closure, that's a win. Trying to think, this might be the first railroad crossing that we cross over? I don't know, that doesn't seem right, but it's been a while if we have crossed over other ones. Maybe we did go under one in some town somewhere, but not too many of them. We're crossing this one. Very creepy. All right, it's noon. We've made it to a trailhead. Camp Hale trailhead. Gonna take a little break here and then push on. Okay, so I had a couple southbound Colorado Trail hikers. They told me that there's 3 CDT hikers that were about 10 minutes ahead of me. I think I saw them walking on the road before I took this break. So there's also a northbound CT hiker who just passed me. It seems a lot less smoky here, which is good. And about 2.5 miles from here, there's another stream. I might make some Gatorade there. And I think it's going to be mostly climbing the rest of the day. Just got distracted by a little tour Jeep going by. That's cool. But yeah, I'll do some Gatorade in about an hour from now. And then, you know, if it's going to be climbing the rest of the day with a full pack, I might not get that 2 mile an hour pace. But there's another, from here, there's like a stream at 6 miles and one at 8 miles. So I'll get to the 6 mile one first. And if I'm done for the day, then I'll set up camp somewhere around there. And if I still have like another hour of hiking, I'll push on. So there is some smoke in the air, but overall very pleasant hiking conditions, so no complaints. All right, just stopped and had some Gatorade at a creek, and now we're climbing some switchbacks, but the pointy guy there, another 14,000 footer, Mountain Democrat. All right, it's 3 o'clock. I've got a decision to make. Reach the last water source, unless I want to go another 2 miles and climb over Kokomo Pass up there and walk along Elk Ridge. The pack is pretty heavy, but it's only 3 o'clock. I could probably get to the next water source in an hour and a half or so. Probably going to go for it. Yeah, I mean, I could, if there was like a really nice camping spot here, I might stay here, but this doesn't look too great here, so I think I'm going to commit to more climbing. Got to climb about another 600 feet or so to get over 12,000, and then the next water source will be a little downhill, so yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. All right, we made it to the top of Kokomo Pass. Very cool. Nice mountain range, huh? Mandatory sign shot. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So this is the, I think it's the, is it the Front Range? Maybe. But this is Pyramid Peak. Right next to it, Crystal Peak, which I have summited. It's a 13,000 footer. It's a really cool day hike. Very cool to see it from over here. Nice looking lake down there. Another one in the background. And the mountain range just looks spectacular, huh? We're very close to the top of this ridge, Elk Ridge. Then I think we start heading down. But yeah, glad I decided to continue. It's pretty amazing up here. But I am ready to call it quits for the day. Got a little less than a mile to the water source. Hopefully there's some something I can make work with the tent. All right, this is gonna be home for the night. Look at this view. There's a pond there, but there's actually a stream feeding the pond, so I'll collect water from the stream. So it's a little bumpy, but we've definitely dealt with a lot worse. The wind doesn't seem too bad in this little dip. If I keep going, we're going to be climbing again. So I think this is the spot for tonight, and hopefully the wind doesn't get too crazy. Doesn't seem like it will. So it's 4 o'clock. It's time to call it for the day. Just a beautiful spot. Wow. All right, recap time. It's gonna be 6 o'clock. I'm hungry, no surprise. It did get a bit chillier up here all of a sudden. Part of it is there's dark clouds overhead, and there's a little bit of wind. So yeah, I'm in my sleeping bag. Did 14 miles, just a tad over that. So that's good. We're at 11,955 feet, so just a little shy of 12,000 feet. Felt pretty good today. Definitely were sections that were smoky, and at one point near the end of the day, like the wind blew some more smoke in. But here, where I'm at now, it's like smoke free, which is good. And you know, I told my shuttle driver, she's a local, that this is one of the rare times where I'm hoping for rain just to help put out that wildfire. So maybe a little rain will come through and help the firefighters out. Day one of about 172 mile segment for me. I'm going all the way to Grand Lake with what I got, if all goes according to plan. So this was a good first day. I've got a lot of tasty food. I've got leftover pizza from High Mountain Pies. I've got chocolate croissants from City on a Hill. I'm gonna have some soup first, and I've been having some Tailwind, but yeah, I'm gonna eat well tonight. And I think I even have self-service here, but I'll check that later. So great day. Glad I could get back on the trail without any issues, and we'll see you in the morning.